Cedric, sir, we are live.
Yes, we are.
We are live today for another session. Another team session, another Unreal Editor for Fortnite session. And how are you feeling, my brother? How are you feeling?
I'm hungry.
You should have come prepared, bro. You should have come prepared. So yeah, lots of comms checks here. I think we are good. Yeah. Cedric, tell us. Talk to us about our expectations for the stream today. Tell us.
Our expectations for the stream. So today we're going to be running. We're going to be putting in the NPC. We're also going to do a little cleanup, and then we're going to test run the map. We see how it plays out. Yeah. Of course, there's a lot we're going to learn. You know, every time we sit down for these sessions, bro, we're just learning.
Tell them how much we had to do, how much troubleshooting went into everything prior to the stream. The day before, we had issues with syncing changes and checking in changes and all that. And then today we come into the session and it's another troubleshooting session. But here we are.
And of course, these little hiccups happen from time to time, but where there's a will, there's a way.
Definitely. And there is, I guess we had a way here today. So here we are. When did we start this project, by the way? I believe we started this thing in when did we actually start? Do you remember?
Like Feb, March.
Feb.
Around
Feb.
Yeah, man.
Feb.
It's around Feb. Late Feb. Around late Feb, yeah.
Feb, but it's actually crazy how far we've come. Like, it started in jokes and we were like, okay, let's grind this thing out, and today we are here. And we are so close to the end of the map. Bye, guys. For those who aren't familiar with our journey, so we set off in February, and late Feb, we decided, okay, we are jumping into Unreal Editor for Fortnite for the first time, and we were like, we have a pilot project that we're working on to bring an animated short story to life, create a playable experience for everything. And we're like, okay, without prior knowledge, without prior experience with this platform, we're like, okay, let's pull off something that in hindsight seems to be more of like, I think we bit off more than we could chew, but we made a commitment and we're like, okay, we are making this thing happen. We are going to push and we are going to come out with a playable experience, at the very least a prototype, which we are, I would confidently say we are 90% in. We're just now doing a bit of refining when it comes to now, how do you want to tell the narrative of this story? So I think
reduce it a bit. I think reduce your bitrate a bit.
Reduce it?
We're at 8,000.
8,000.
I think it's a bit too high.
3.
How? 8,000.
Still good quality. Alright. We on?
Yeah. Refresh the YouTube thing. Refresh it.
To do a refresh. So we're good? Yeah. And it's been quite the journey. Quite a lot of literally sleepless nights at the office. I don't know how how many trans nights the lads have done over the past few months, just to make sure we're able to meet this deadline and pull off the project.
But it has been quite an interesting journey, whereby when you're doing like the whole game development thing, there's a lot you pick up along the way. There are a lot of like new tricks you pick up as you're running the whole thing.
Definitely.
So when I think we were doing this the first time, the way we approached it,
I think we are overly optimistic. That's the simplest way I can put it.
Leave alone that, even the way we approached it, the way we took on the whole thing, we had to use various tools, and yet that time when you sent me a link of a video on how we can create the island,
oh my days,
that was, I think, like one of the most frustrating times.
You've done so much in the map, and then you figure out there was an easier way of doing it, and you can't start all over again. You just have to push forward, push on through. Just
but those of you that have followed us through this epic journey, those of you that have stuck with us, thank you so much. And finally we have come up with something.
Yeah.
Of course, we just want to show you what the final touches would look like, and maybe where we can fill in anything, we will be able to fill in as much.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Yeah, so let's go. Bit of housekeeping. Who do we have on YouTube? Derek, the big man himself. We have Dero. Always a pleasure. Mandem is always around. Yeah, thank you for coming through, my guy. Samir FPS. How are you doing, Samir? It's been a long while. Glad to see you around. Glad to have you in the audience. Yeah. Do you have anything on TikTok? We're live on TikTok, right? Yeah, for those who are on TikTok for the full experience, head over to Arudem Creators, and then you can have the full experience on TikTok as well. Of the stream on TikTok.
In your PC, there's an app.
Mute the what?
mute the stream.
Mm, Chrome, go to Chrome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, make sure it's muted.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, no, it's muted.
There's a bit of an echo.
An echo, what could it be? Do we have something on?
No, it's coming from, it's inside, it's on your PC, it's on your PC. What I mean, like, it's on your PC, yeah?
Where
Go to
could
the
it be?
TikTok audio.
TikTok audio. Okay.
Just turn it off.
Mute it?
No, the next one, that one. Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, let's mute for now.
Alright.
And also, I think push that a bit up, because it can be, just swap that, push that down, then push that up.
Push what?
Push this up, push that up.
It's up.
Yeah. Push that up, yeah? Drag it up,
Okay.
then drag that down. Swap them, like in terms of plus.
Oh, that's what you mean.
No, like what I mean. Swap that two, put one up, the other, put them down. Like pull this up here, then this one down.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here.
Hmm?
That's what I'm trying to do.
How are you trying to do it? Just drag it. Drag.
But it's
Yeah, like that, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I'm gonna send it to the back. Alright. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah. Guys, sorry for that. Yeah, you can never have everything perfect in a stream, so always good to know that we have a production team in the background helping us out.
I think the challenge is coming from you have to make inputs on TikTok.
Mic inputs. Hold on.
You have to make inputs.
I think it was the audio.
The audio?
Hmm?
Yeah,
No, we have one input. We have one input.
you have to unmute it.
That's okay.
Okay? So we're good?
I think so. I believe we are.
Alright, guys. Yeah, I think we're good right now. So, where were we? Yeah, so essentially, that's what we're going to do, what Cedric introduced. Today we're working on placing all the NPCs at the different areas on the map, and then we're going to play test everything.
Yeah.
Now, maybe a quick history of what we're trying to do here is we created a map, and the map was divided into different sections, and these sections are essentially supposed to tell the story. Yeah. Every section is deliberate, so, and has a separate and a different aesthetic to it. And when you reach that section, it's supposed to tell the narrative of that particular, let's say, the boss and everything. So it's all tied down to the story at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So today what we want to do is we want to incorporate all the NPCs to these different sections, and then after we're done with that, we are going to dive into playing, kind of testing out the thing and playing along with everything. So before that, we have other members in the team. We have Desire and Gerald on the next screen. So
Hey guys, what's up? How are you? They're at the same time.
okay, let's go back. So Cedric, what are we going to start with here? Let's go.
Because we're also trying to make sure that we don't hold you guys here for long. We're just going to run the NPCs, yeah. So I think we can do the NPCs since we're doing a whole.
Yeah, we're going to start section by section. Maybe what we could do is right now we are looking at everything. Hold on. Let me see if I can. It's a camera so slow.
Just push the
A bunch of
button.
guys who have motion sickness.
This is the guy who tells us to move.
Yo.
slowly,
Relax.
bro.
Yeah, so guys, this is the view of the map as it stands right now.
Yeah.
We have made some progress. So we later on discovered a simpler way of being able to create the sections, and that was using biomes, which I just stumbled across a YouTube video like randomly, and it was with a heavy heart that I sent the video to Cedric, and I was like, yo, okay, there's a simpler way of doing this. And yeah, I mean, these are lessons you learn as you're picking up things, especially when you have limited knowledge on a particular program. You're bound to do things the hard way, and you're bound to make a lot of mistakes. But when you're able to identify the next time you interact with these platforms, everything is a lot easier, everything is a lot smoother. So so we found out that we could do that, and now with the subsequent sessions we are going to be working a lot better. So what we're going to do right now is so these are the different sections. The biggest section is the village. Then we have the military base over here. It's the military base, right?
The military side.
We have the town over here, and then we have the tiger mafia section over here. This is the gang, the big dogs.
I think I really, when I look at like what I've done, like on these two sides,
You're so proud of yourself.
I look at like, yo, eventually when we're putting the air, you guys are going to see.
You're going to enjoy it,
But,
definitely. Yeah.
I think what we should do, let's like look at how we're going to sort of like categorize the AI, so that when it comes to placing, we're just placing once as well. Yeah.
Also,
Because-
we're not customizing.
Because customizing is going to take time and we're going to need verse into it. But there's this, like I told you, there's this AI, and you want to dive into this. We're going to be able to run it for you here, so you can always come back, you follow this video and see how best you can like do it on your own. Because even me, this was a little bit of self-discovery as I was like running everything. Yeah. So I think we can get started.
Sure. So what section are we going to start with?
Well, like let's first like what I would want us to first categorize the AI from the
Okay.
content drawer, how we'll be able to run it from like there.
Sure. Let's go. In the meantime, let's check out if we have anyone. Samir says map looks amazing. Can I be added as an NPC?
We just need
Sure, Samir. We can. Let's see how
we
we
need
can do
this
that.
static mesh and then we can add it. We'll let the
It seems
programming-
far-fetched, but it's actually possible. It's very possible by this,
We
Samir.
can just need like a static mesh.
And then
We just convert it to JPG, then we add Blender, then
boom, we have
Just-
we have Samir FPS in the map.
Exactly.
I mean, what more do you want? Derek,
Yeah.
we can add you as a villain, by the way. You give off villain vibes. The Derek is a scary individual, by the way. Mad respect.
on
Mad
a
respect.
bad day.
On a bad day. Like mad respect.
Ah.
Yeah, but yeah, I think let's begin. We can begin right now.
Okay,
Yeah, let's lock
so it's not. I would say that it's not something that's like so difficult per se.
Yeah.
It's not really anything hard.
Mm.
Yeah, you won't even need any tools per se. So I think we'll just go to the content drawer. I usually work within. So when you go to new folder, you can create. It's always best to create a new folder. Then when you right click, yeah, you'll be able to run like your intelligence or your AI, yeah. NPC. So what do we name this? Let's name this. We're starting with the village.
Yeah, we can start with the village. We had a few already in the village. Right?
Yeah,
so
we
we're
had
just going to reposition.
we had done some custom AIs earlier.
Yeah, testing stuff out.
Yeah, just like testing. So, but we want to do this afresh, and so to be able to like see where we're coming from with this whole idea.
Sure.
So I'm gonna just call this B Village AI. The B standing for base. Yeah. So when you do that, so you go to your content drawer, your new folder, B Village AI. So B Village is coming. I'm just going to use B to stand for base,
Sure.
where there is nothing like extraordinary about these guys. They're just the normal folks that you can find, or normal enemies. Yeah. So you'll just double click on it. When you double click on this, it will bring you to this window
Where you can do a bit of customization.
yeah, so you can do a little bit of customization. So the NPC character type, since we haven't yet like dived into the verse bit of like making the AI, we're going to have them as God. Yeah. So
But did you explore some of the options last time? For instance, under the NPC character type, we have wildlife.
wildlife is now like when you want to have like wolves.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
wolves, wild boars. If you remember that season when the Spire Guardian was around, I don't know if you played
No,
Fortnite.
I don't think I had that. But I've seen a similar system. I've seen a similar character type in Lego.
Yeah.
Like the Lego mods.
So those Lego, the wolves, the spiders, all those run under the wildlife
Okay.
guard type, yeah? So since we're looking at having guard NPCs throughout the map, the guard type is what we're going to be running. It's our, can I say, our base for the day, yeah? So when you're running the character behavior, you're going to run defaults. Or alternatively, if when you have your verse code, you can be able to implement it so the AI will behave according to how you coded it. Yeah.
Yeah, and before guys get underwhelmed, you're not just throwing a bunch of like the default NPCs you find on Fortnite, where the guy like shoots at you 10 times before they can even have one.
The funny
shot
thing
at
is
you.
that the funny thing is that this AI, just like this particularly when you use this window,
Yeah.
these guys happen to be so bloody accurate, and there is no accuracy modifier
Did you
here.
remember when we put when we gave them golden guns, like that
Yo,
legendary?
these
That
guys-
was the worst decision we made.
They became so accurate out of nowhere. So
I think.
anyway, so when you're done with this NPC behavior and the NPC type, you come finally to the modifiers. So here basically I usually delete all of them so that I can start afresh. So you just click to add the element. So when you're adding the element, you pick which element would you want. Here you have the awareness. When they see you, what happens when they see you?
Yeah.
Does the whole group see you as well? We're going to dive into that, don't worry, when we're running the test run. So the cosmetic modifier, how would you want them to look? The guard perception, how far do they see? Yeah, I am yet to dive into that. I really didn't, but I'm yet to dive into that. Health modifier, how much health do you want them to have? The inventory, what weapons do you want them to have? Do you want them to have 1 or 2? Yeah, so I think we're going to start with the awareness. So when we dive into awareness, you're going to have user alertness. So this user alertness, if you are a Metal Gear Solid fan, if you're someone who has played Metal Gear before, you know that exclamation mark that just pops on the head when the enemy sees you. Yeah, so the level of alertness, yeah, counts. Then team awareness propagation. If one guy sees you, they're all going to see you. Yeah. So I usually take this for both, for a little bit of a challenge and not to make it a bit easy. Yeah. So when you click on this, you get another element slot. So here we'll run the health. How much health do you want them to have?
So my other question was, can we create two different NPC characters? One who is specifically the boss, and then we have the other gadget.
Possible.
All right. So of course we don't want it to be a bit too easy. You know, we like a good challenge. So max it out, bro. Max it out.
You want to max it out? You want to?
Oh no
10,000 health.
No. I thought 100 was actually the max. That's the thing.
It's not.
So how much would we give the bosses?
Boss,
We max it out.
when I was running boss AI, I would put at most 400.
400.
Yeah. For the military side, I had put 400 because 400 seems good enough for a military officer. You know, Zembaita, I call them Afandi. It's even the AI. I called it Afandi AI because I respected the man.
All right.
Yeah, so I think starting health you can have, because this is just health. Before we put even the shield, this is health. So health, because it's a base, I would run it at 100 and
For the guards,
yeah, just the base guy.
Okay, 120.
120. Yeah.
Do it.
And you also have to put the max to 120. Yeah, so once you're done with health, you go down to shield. Shield, because there's nothing like really too much, I give you 100 shield. Yeah. So just like that, you're done with health as well.
Yeah.
Health modifier. So you click, you add another one. Inventory. So inventory is where you can pick out the weapons, the gadgets. You also get
And
to
various
edit.
other things.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting section, because remember, so ultimately,
Yeah.
so I think it's something that Desire and the rest of the programming team has been trying to figure out with Verse, because they want it as customized as possible. But I'm wondering if this is something that we could also do with the much simpler system. Do you think?
Let me see if it's possible, because usually what I have found when I'm dealing with this particular thing is you get most of the night system, like Fortnite season, sorry. So when you see that catty corner kick at, I don't know how far your Fortnite gameplay goes, but the time that I'd played Fortnite, we used to have Kitty as our boss. I don't know if you played when Kitty was there, but it was a very interesting time. Yeah. So most of these are guns, weapons, gadgets, and even equipment. Yeah. That are from previous seasons, Halloween seasons, Christmas. You see the estate vault. This was, I think, when the vampire guy was around. The evil chrome, but it would be quite. I would look for a way to like get coins. Yeah. I don't know if you can even have gold. I'm not sure if you can like drop gold. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is a gold coin. Yeah. Interesting. So let's just say they drop one.
That would be for the bosses.
Let's just imagine it's like the token. Yeah. So even under the inventory element, you can have this person like carry as much as you'd want them to carry. Yeah. So I can just add another array. Yeah. So this is index 0. Index 1 is like the next one. So what weapon would you want him to carry? You want him to have a rocket launcher?
Rocket launcher. We got washed last time. Make it challenging. Give him the rocket launcher.
Okay.
Bro, so we're working on the boss?
No. This is base AI. I was saying base AI. Oh, okay, no. Let's
Oh, no. Then we'll just do that with the bosses.
Yeah, let's just remove this. So these base bots, what do you want them to have?
The base bots can
AR,
how we can
shotguns.
categorize it is, of course, assault rifles will work,
Mm-hmm.
but sections there's a level of aggression, and what we can do there is
You increase the tier.
Yeah, we increase the tier of guns, and then we increase the health of even the best NPCs, such that at the different stages that the player goes to, it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, the different
Okay,
challenges.
so I
await.
think if it's that, then for these guys, I'm going to give them Assault Rifle at level 1.
I give them green. Give them green.
Really?
I give them the green guns because we have only 4 sections.
Oh,
Yeah, we
okay,
have
so we
only
can
4
start
sections.
at uncommon, yeah?
Let's start it.
So that would be level 2. Yeah, so I think then once you're done with inventory, can they drop the loot here? You can add the final one. My final one is usually the cosmetic modifier, which allows you to like basically using the cosmetics and the skins from previous Fortnite seasons and chapters.
Okay.
You pick from there. So this is the
How
default.
the NPCs actually look like.
Yeah, so this is the default Jonesy. I don't know who else. Let me see which Jonesy we can run. Because Jonesy, I think, he has been one of those skins that has really evolved through Fortnite. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think let's get the one in a vest because he looks more like a villager that way. We'll just assume, yeah.
Okay, we'll just assume.
Yeah. So when you're done with that, you click save. Yeah. So once you're done, you come back. It's more of a repeat kind of thing. So this is the beast. Let me see. NPC save. Yeah. I clicked on the output log. We don't need you right now, bruh. So just stay calm. Yeah. So you have your new folder in your content browser, and when you click the new folder, you have your AI. So let's run another one. So I'm gonna call it Bvilla Boss. Bvilla Boss. So same idea, really, yeah.
But I guess we'll just be using the same.
Yeah.
They just
God, default behavior. I usually delete 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to run the awareness. So his awareness is going to be alertness, team alertness here. We used health, yeah, health. So health. How for a boss? What would you want his health to be?
It's a boss. You double it or triple it.
Okay.
I don't know. Like we got a bit too greedy last time, so I'm a bit less.
Less what? Enthusiastic? No, my
not
friend.
enthusiastic.
Uh-huh.
I'm a bit. I'm not so going into the whole max everything out as much as possible. So we can maybe give it 400, like you talked about last time.
400? 400.
Actually, do it. It's maxed out at 1,000, right?
10,000.
10,000. So let's start with 400 for the village boss, and then keep upping it in the different sections. So let's say 400, you go to 800. Is that a lot?
You when you play Fortnite,
What's the boss thing?
Bro, I've never played a boss that has 10k HP. That was Doom, maybe.
No, of course
that was
10k HP for.
I don't know if you played the Doom event, but the Doom event had Doom on like a whole 10k, bro. And I was like, okay, at least it made sense because he was huge, bro.
Okay.
He was huge. But this is a short man, bro. Like,
Okay, so what do you suggest?
I think since we're like literally starting out, yeah, let's use like the HP, starting HP, their health. Let it be like 200, yeah. Then shield, let's
That's
do
for one boss, right?
Yeah. This is just this is the health. Health is usually I prefer it to be less than the shield.
Why?
Cause shield, it takes longer to break shield in this game. Boss's shield. I don't know if you play.
Okay, yeah.
When we're robbing vaults, you should notice it.
Oh yeah.
When you're robbing vaults, you should notice. So I usually can run the shield maybe at 400. That's something I can wing at 400 because I know at least.
All right, let's go for it.
So when you go to inventory, technical team.
Mhm.
So, do you want us to drop the boss's loot? Who can have the
Yeah,
best
definitely.
loot?
Because remember, the player doesn't start with the best guns.
Yeah.
He gradually gets these nice guns as he defeats all the enemies.
Okay, so we're gonna have, yeah. So then you add another layer. I mean another index. So which gun do you want him to have?
Give him.
Don't be shy. You can even say a rocket launcher.
I can give him but that tier. Thinking of that tier. Of course, you can't give him an exotic. The first boss. That would be too OP. Give him like.
Boss.
Give him a blue guy.
A blue guy.
Yeah, give him a blue guy.
A blue rocket launcher.
Rocket? No, don't do a rocket launcher. Do an AR.
Assault rifle. I think we'll do the scar at level 3. Only? Like that's it?
You want?
You know you can add multiple weapons.
Will they be able to use it?
No,
just stick to one.
one, yeah?
So you don't want the player having like.
You can have a lot
too overpowered at the
to
start.
think about.
No, you build it, yeah? It would be better if we build it.
Give them a lot to think about in the first try. Okay, so
let's
finally cosmetic. So cosmetic, I am going to go for. I don't know. I was looking to get the IO guard, bro. I think let's do the Vanguard Banshee. Yeah, she looks like a Charlo chick. Yeah.
So,
I'm just saying. No offense, guys. So now you save, yeah? So when you save, we're going to be able to, yeah, his slow camera value, bro. So
just give us a second.
are we removing these?
Yeah, I think let's remove these two then.
Let's just look into this for a bit. I think I'm going to. I was looking at trying to remove the car. Okay. Anyway, let me just see how. Let me remove this AI spawner. This NPC spawner. Let me get it out of the way. So, I think another thing. Let's do. Let me just have another folder in here. I'll say town AI. I'm going to be creating, I think, folders from here on out so that we're able to classify them. So this is one, this is for the town, this is for the village, town. We'll have another folder for Tiger AI. Then we'll have another folder for military AI. Yeah. So I think we're just going to run the AI for a bit on, yeah. So next is the town, right?
The town?
Yeah. I believe it should be the town anyway. So when you do the town AI, artificial intelligence.
That's about, we need to determine how many NPCs are we going for.
Let's do the AI. We'll see. We're going to jump into that quite shortly. For behavior, when I empty this, let's do the awareness. We're going to jump into user alertness, propagation. Add another one. Health modifier. Health we had started with how much on the first one? 120, yeah? 120.
For the best NPCs.
Yeah. This is now the base town NPC. For the town now, what would you want the town NPC to have? 150.
That's too much.
Let's you see, I think it's I think there's a lot of okay 130.
Sure. I don't know. Me personally feel like NPCs should also give
A
a
challenge.
challenge, yeah? Not just final.
It's okay because let's have put 150 now on shield. No, wait. Let me first save this. And I see what when you go to town, let me see what the BV like AI had. Health was 120, yeah. Shield was 100, yeah. Just
Go.
save town. So here the health is 130 and here 150. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So when you do the inventory, what guns are they giving us? Can they drop loot though? AI, the
They
other.
can drop loot. Remember, at every stage they have to drop loot that's significantly better than the previous one.
Okay, so that means I have to go back and edit a bit. You know why I love doing the whole AI system is because you don't spend a lot of time. It's you click, it's just clicking basically.
Straightforward.
Yeah, it's a bit straightforward. So let me just undo here a bit. So town AI back here. So what guns do you want to give them? What guns do you want to give them? Still ARs.
Yeah, assault rifles. I think they have a better accuracy with
For real?
ARs.
Bro, my accuracy is sharper with a
No,
shotgun.
I mean for the NPCs. Because you're going to give
Ah,
them a launcher, they're going to just be flying.
nah,
Stuff
bro.
like
You see,
that.
that's what you think until they actually lock in.
You can't.
Okay, my suggestion would have been like a shotgun or something.
Okay, give them a shotgun. Give them a shotgun.
Let me give them a pump.
So do we give them blue ones or do we stick to?
I think let's do
No, do this. Give them blue shotguns and then give
the boss epic
purple.
a
Yeah,
purple.
purple.
Oh,
Because the previous one had that blue.
he had the uncommon one. Yeah, he had the blue. So let's just give them sparse shotguns. So these guys get blue shotguns. Okay.
Want to make it harder?
Yeah. We're going to also sort out the ammo system along with everything, so don't worry. Don't fret. We're figuring it out, but we just want to do like a base AI test run for you guys. Yeah. So base AI, this is the what? The town.
The town is.
Yeah, now we're doing the town AI. So I want to get someone that looks like let me see. Where is there that guy from Ninja Gaiden? I think let's use Cryptic as the boss, as in this is going to be the base AI. We're going to see these things. Pola. So content drawer. This is going to be our base AI. Then run another one. The boss. We're going to call this base town boss. So when you click here, going to run guard default behavior. We're gonna just let go of this. So click in awareness, usually the same settings, guys. There's really nothing much that changes overall. It's just that the health is what changes. Health and the weaponry that we allocate to these guys is what changes. So the boss of your town, how much do you want him to have?
What did the previous one have? The
Previous
one
guy had like 200 health.
200 health, and then the shield was
400.
400.
Yeah.
250. But you see, why I was bumping it up a bit, yeah, is because we have only 4 sections, right? We don't have. So if we go,
We make
too
it
many
easy.
too many more, then I think the playable experience might be low.
Yeah,
I don't
shorter.
know. That's what, yeah, it might be
Okay,
shorter.
let's do 350.
Yeah.
350. Then the shield will have it at 650. Yeah.
I think that.
Let's check on the verse, guys. Man, people are hearing people smiling.
The guys are cooking.
Bali mu kiyungu.
They
You
are cooking.
have to make sure. So inventory. Yeah, inventory. So what do you want him to have? The coin is a must. It's just that I'm going to make those 2 now. I just hope. Gold. So gold 2. Yeah. Finally, so in weapons, what do you want them to have?
Weapons?
In guns, in ARs. You want an AR still?
Or actually, give the boss a shotgun.
Shotgun, because I want the boss to be deadly accurate. I'm going to give him a combat level what? Epic, yeah?
Yeah.
It's going to be 4. Yeah. So I think the last parameter is going to be the cosmetic. What do they look like?
In the towns?
Yeah. It's a really this I believe this year is going to be quite short. Yeah.
No, that's
So their boss is going to be abstract, who kind of matches their whole aesthetic, the graffiti guy. So when you close that, yeah. So this is the town AI. This is going to be the base AI. This is going to be our boss.
Yeah.
So that's done. We're going to go to the tiger gang. Tiger.
I wonder what the fellas over there are doing. Is that Gerald? The guy's working on.
But
You seem to be having a bunch of
give.
discussions. Those ends.
Okay, he's asking
Tell the
what you're
people.
working
Tell the
on.
people.
So we are trying to find out how we can insert HUDs within like a whole narrative thing within the storyline as the player is playing. So right now we're just finding out whether we should use either the HUD or widgets. But then I think for now we are leaning more towards the HUD. Yeah.
Is it for the narrative panels?
Yes, it is.
Just to throw more light on what they're doing, we are trying to use narrative panels to drive the story as well. Because what we're working on right now is a prototype of what we expect the big project to be, which is more of a customized map that's very super specific to the IP that we're working on. So right now we're just building what we can, learning all that we need to learn, and then kind of making sure like we have the blueprint for what the next project will be. So yeah, expect the next project to be much more customized and much more specific to the IP we are working with. So yeah, that's what the fellas are working on that side.
So this base starting AI for the Tiger Gang, because I think the Tiger Gang is going to be a little bit trickier to deal with because we're entering a bit more specialized group.
But I think the Tiger Gang should be the final boss because the story revolves around the Tiger Gang forcing the main character back into a life of crime. So it makes sense for them to be
harder,
the final boss, the guys who
and
give
and also harder.
Harder.
So okay, so the base AI, these normal guys are going to have 450 health.
Like where your head is at, my guy.
No, because you see, when I was doing these guys, And you see, particularly their side of the map is the map that has, it's the part that has the most traversals. So when it comes to dodging bullets, you'll be good. So there's usually a lot to get around. I want to add bikes so that you can, you know, the borders, the pitches, and you're able to, like, you know, yeah.
Whatever your way.
Uh-huh.
If you have the skill of shooting while riding.
Oh, you see yesterday
can
when
be
I
a
was,
bot.
you see yesterday when I was playing Fortnite, I sniped a guy. I gave a guy a mammoth pistol shot on a bike. So you also have to learn. Yeah. So 750. No, this is the normal AI. Because we had 500. Let's have there. We believe by the time you get to these guys, everything will be sour. But let's just run. We shall be able to see from there. So, we need to do the cosmetics. The cosmetic. Man, need to look for a ratchet guy now. Which ratchet skins do you know? I don't know any ratchet skin.
I don't know ratchet. I don't think ratchet is the right word. Unique is what you're looking. So you're moving too fast.
Loud breaker is.
How about that guy?
Oh,
Go down.
chill count.
Chill down.
Chill out.
Chill out. About it.
I don't know. Let's see.
Looks like it's
We'll see.
menacing enough.
Oh, meanwhile, by the way, when you're adding a cosmetic or a character look, there's the custom bit, yeah? But like we said, those ones we're working on them as well. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
For the final, for the bigger project,
the bigger
we're going
project,
to have so much for you guys.
yeah. So inventory. Inventory. What are these guys moving with? What are their weapons?
This is the best NPC.
These are the base NPCs.
I think I know what the boss should look like.
First,
The final boss.
because
We'll get there.
like I said, these are more military trained people. They're going to have grenades.
They're not shooting.
Oh, they're going to shoot. It's just that you see, as you go up,
They can swap.
the more equipped they should be.
I absolutely agree.
So in the next area, are we giving them ARs?
ARs? Give them both AR and shotguns.
Nice.
I mean, it's the final boss, right?
I like the way you think.
That is it. That
The
is
way you
it.
think. So what level? Epic as well, or
Epic. The final boss has
golden?
exotic.
No, bro. You first hold on.
No. Because it's the last. The last stage you get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the previous boss has to have a legendary. The second last boss has to have a legendary, such that you can go up against.
Let me see what. Okay, no, there. Exotic weapons are there. I know a few exotics off head. So shotguns. When we go to the shotguns, let me see. Charge SMG. No. Let me give them the autos. When you do the auto shotgun, it will be better. Auto shotgun left 4, yeah. Yeah. So this is going to be our base Tiger Gang AI. Save. Then we log out. Okay, yeah, he looks good though. It's a good fit.
Now the boss has to be suited up.
Be Tiger boss. Let me just do this one real quick. What's happening in the chat? Is there anyone? Do we have guys, bro?
That is about it's a bit
Right. Okay, so awareness, use alertness, so we're gonna have health or pushing what are we pushing via health for the boss?
what's the highest? Oh, the highest is 10,000, of course. So like what, 5,000?
1, 2, 3, yeah. You want to run 5k health? Anyway, let's do 1k health.
1k health?
1k health. Fields.
This is max health at 100. Why?
Eh?
Shouldn't you change the max health as well?
So wait, what's the
You,
highest?
you put the max health at 100.
Oh. This is one.
You put 10,000.
Now you see shield. Unfortunately, shield is the highest is 1k.
1K.
So we're keeping that at
I'm
one.
wondering if you use VAS, isn't there more?
You can't. You're not going to break through that one.
Can't, huh?
You're not going to break through that. So we're going to have 1k shield, 1k health. Okay. So what else? We're looking at the cosmetic look. You said you wanted again a suit, right?
Yeah.
John Wick.
Or John Wick.
I can't get John Wick.
John Wick.
Oh no, he's not a Fortnite exclusive. Yeah, makes sense.
They just look there's some NPCs that have that
Guys
look.
in suits.
Yeah, that gets that.
There's Brainstorm.
No, Brainstorm is a bit too
Far-fetched from the story.
specific.
See?
The
Chaos Agent. Chaos Agent he's in a suit, yeah.
But the head.
Head he has some ink stuff that comes out of it.
Alright. Okay.
I think there's but Midas is a bit Deadfall? Looks like Scorpion though.
Keep moving.
Diamond Hands.
We'll put that on the short list.
Shortlist?
Oh, Fearless Fashion.
You know, you can usually see what he looks like.
So fun, I'm about to chase him. No. The big boss one ain't gonna look like that.
We were on F.
Where we at?
Bro, guys with suits, Guys with suits are not many.
There's that guy. There's that buff black
Brutus.
Okay, Killian. Oh, Killian. No, that looks like a villain. Let's go. Let's go. Like some Terminator vibes or Winter Soldier vibes or something even.
Sure, that's what are these.
I sure would. Let's go. We have our guy.
Okay, so when you save yeah, so this is going to be the Tiger AI. So village is here, the town is done, Tiger is done, military, let's go.
It's like the simplest.
So because these are Afandis, be Afandi AI. So A. Click, yeah. So awareness. I want these guys to be quite the number because I don't want to give them a lot because because they're military has a little bit of standardized gear and everything. So it's something I'm also trying to base off of while I am let me just delete afresh again. Awareness going to have so we're going to have health. So I'll say these guys have 250 shield, 250 health, yeah. Actually, let me just run them at 300. And then their shield all is 350. 350. Okay, hold on. Else, look at the inventory modifier. Can they drop loot? Yep. Which guns are we giving the military? Military. I want to give them combat. Combat assault rifles. Combat assault rifles. Hold on a moment. I think I'm gonna just wing it and give them a level 4. Yeah, these are going to be the base military guys. I'll add another array. I think I'll add like flashbangs for these. Sorry, flashbangs. Yeah. Final one is going to be the cosmetic. Let me see. Commando. So they all have the word commando. Okay. Hold on a minute. Cause sorting through these guys is not gonna be a walk in the park. It's not gonna be a walk in the park. So hold on. Shy. Cause we're looking for military guys. Let me look at him and I see. Garrison would have been a good boss though. It would have been a good boss though. So I think I'm going to benchmark him for a boss. Not going to run him as that right now. Let me just use the high rise. So when you use high rise, I think we'll run Garrison as our boss AI. So once you save, you should be able to see the picture of our ideal person here. The ideal cosmetic is going to be used. So finally, be a fun day. Boss. Yeah, so be running the guard AI, the default, then I think we'll delete all the arrays altogether. Once that's out of the way, we shall have the awareness. One more, let's see, health. Yeah, health, I'm going to run a starting health. They're gonna just run it at like 500. Yeah, 500. Shield will have it at 650. Just to see how this all plays out, guys. Then I think we'll be able to run the inventory. I want to give him a large amount of stuff. that he can use, yeah. Items. So what do I want him to have? The golden AR. Next array, have him run a heavy shotgun, level 5. No, bruh. Heavy shotgun, level 5. Then I think we'll hide just a couple of grenades, really. Grenades. Nah, grenade launcher is going to be the one that go here.
Wow, what did I miss?
Yeah? No, I've given their funded boss, a grenade launcher, an AR, and a shotgun.
So, yeah. Exotics?
No. That's because it's the military guy.
Oh,
no,
military.
I'm
But
going
did you
back.
give the
I'm going back to give him my what?
exotic?
Yeah.
So he's a legendary.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Who's that? What's the second last?
everything is done, bro.
No, because we need to know which one is. Which one has the OP? Like the flow of the game.
The flow of the game, because funded boss is garrison. So I have to go back to Tiger. I have to give this man better. Yeah, I didn't work on his inventory. They work on his inventory, but when you run the inventory, you can have you see the thing with like the exotic weapons, you have to know them by name. That's the interesting thing about them. So because I just know the lawless group of exotics, these are the exotics. These are the lawless, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we'll give him the lawless AR. At the same time, you want him to have a shotgun that's exotic as well.
It's the final boss.
Lawless. So the lawless twin fire slap shotgun, yeah. This is the one I was running yesterday that gave me unlimited sprinting.
Yeah.
Anything else you want him to have? A rocket launcher?
Definitely not.
Hey,
Guys won't come close.
I thought.
It's enough to do anything.
Yeah, so basically these are all the AIs. When you save, yeah. So now we are going to have to look at where so where was your boss area for this side? Up here?
We're putting them now.
Yeah.
So let's start from the entrance from. So down here, this is the entrance. Entrance section. So there should be some guards here, right? And then, yeah, once you defeat those, maybe up here. What do you think?
You're going to have to flatten out that way.
Probably. I don't know. Let him go up here. So you find another group of guards here. Then the boss essentially he's up here. This is where the boss is.
What a tricky side you had designed. You know, like I didn't even know how to get up there.
Really?
I
It's
swear.
behind here. We need to work on the landscape here a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, flattening this. I worked on this. I actually changed this.
For real?
Yeah, actually changed this. Because I created another staircase section here. I flattened here and created another staircase section here. So, Kale, and we'll work on it. That can be easily fixed.
Mm.
So yeah, he meets another group of enemies here.
Mm.
And then yeah, he climbs up to the boss. Of course, the boss has some guards as well. It's not just the one guy.
Mm.
Yeah. So that is it for here. So do we start putting?
Yeah.
Wait. No. Okay. There's not supposed to be anything here. All right. Let's start.
Okay, so time is going to be the NPC spawner, which you find on the Fortnite folder. So you just put NPC, then the spawner will just reveal itself. NPC spawner. So
I'm thinking like 5.
5 details.
What do you think?
So spawn count.
What things?
Spawn count would be okay 6. Yeah.
Spawn through walls? No.
No. Allow infinite spawn. No. Spawn limit 6.
Spawn limit.
Yeah.
Wait, when you talk about the spawn limit, is that
Spawning. Yeah. But when you remove infinite spawn, they now want what's the highest number of guys who are going to spawn. So I put the spawn count to 6 and the limit to 6, so they will not go beyond 6. Yeah.
so they don't resurrect?
Exactly. Exactly. So spawn timer, no. Yeah, I think this is good. We'll try it out and see. So because we are running
Charlie.
yeah, guys here. You see now the boss, when I was working on the boss yesterday, I called him Afande Julius.
Is that backstory to that?
Now you see it. Let's first put the AI of Jazzy. So Base Village AI have this guy, and that's it. So you said that you wanted another one. Where?
Oh, you move up? Move up the stairs, down there.
Okay. Another spawner will be put here. So how many do you want here?
6. Let's make them an even 6.
6. Next one is 6. One on timer, no. This village AI, huh? So another few up here as well.
6 and then the boss.
Okay, MTP spawner. We'll have those guys. I don't know if you can come inside here.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so we'll add another spawner side here.
That's the NPC?
That's going to be for the boss. Okay, so here 6. Spawn through walls, no. Infinite spawn, no. 6. Spawn on timer. I think let's add spawn on timer. 1 second. I don't feel comfortable with it. Timer. Second. So yeah, let's come to this guy. So I'm going to call you Afande. Spawn count 1. Then spawn no. Spawn limit 1. Spawn on timer yes, but I want it to be 1 second. I'm going to have this to be baseball AI no. Village AI. Yeah. Let's actually look like a Vechalo guys, man. Guys look like them Vechalo boys. So yeah, basically, so we're going to have 6, 18, 19. All the best boys. Let's see what happens. So this is for the village. to the town. I'm going to have this at 19 because the value. Yeah, so these other guns that are up here. So this is some of the AI we told you we were working with. Let's see. Going to just remove these men here for a little bit. Abstract is going to disappear from here. Hold on a minute, my friend.
Oh, we're here now.
Yeah, we're supposed to come back here.
You're out here deleting parts of the map.
Man, you see, you need to relax.
Hey.
See, it's there now. Yeah, because this is going to be the town boss area, right? Let's start afresh from, I think, down here. Because I know you want something to be down here. Huh?
So, I was looking at, you see the different towers? I was looking at those being the sections for the NPCs.
So how many do you want here?
I think we can do 3. Because the spacing is not that much.
One count 3. Infinite spawn, no 3. Okay, spawn timer 1 because I want them to be there by the time we come.
Did you change it for the other one as well?
Yeah, of course. So we're looking at Face Town AI 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Then here 3 as well. 3 infinite spawn, no spawn limit 3, spawn on timer, Face Town AI. Anywhere else?
Go up. Now up here.
Here?
I'm
going to remove
have more here.
I'm going to remove my things. My helicopter, my bike. Okay. Those will just be there just. So you want them inside, patrolling inside?
You can put them all over. Let's have 6 here. Oh, have some outside.
Eh?
What are you doing?
How do you duplicate?
Try out. Like press out, yeah.
I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Even behind?
No, I don't think we'll go behind.
Okay.
From here, you just go into
On AI. On AI. It's down AI. Based on AI. What's happening on TikTok? What's happening on TikTok? Is there anything by
but locked in bar.
Don't say it like that.
No time to talk. Execution.
It's very hard when you have all eyes on you. this guy. He said 6-6, yeah?
No, I said 6 in total.
6 in total. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So here I'll put this player count to 2. Okay. Just have it at 2. 2. And spawn 2. Yeah. So here 2. 2.
One timer. What is one timer?
2. 1. 1. Another day with 1. And has 1. So we're going to find the boss up here. Okay. Let's start AI. It's only one. Run the roads, you know. One. Save that. Let's save that. I think this is done. You don't want the chopper, eh? You don't want the chopper.
Is it necessary?
I don't know. Maybe as I don't know.
Save it, we'll clean up when we clean up and then see.
Okay, on to the tiger map. Now, for me, my idea. Ooh.
I'm thinking even spread.
Here, man, here they should be spread. Ambush you and jokes.
Do it.
Because I was looking at a random placement here. So NPC spawner. One day. Aye.
I thought you'd be looking at the towers because they look like more of guns.
I see the towers, they won't see you very well. From up here, you know, because it's AI, it's not in front of them. You can have them stationed there. You can have them like at the bottom, maybe like 2 up, but nothing too crazy really.
Okay.
So those are 1, 2, 3 spawners.
Actually, I like how you designed this section. Very nice.
Thank you, sir. I tried. I just
cooked.
I borrowed a bit. I did like an old witch's place or something. Just to have the
This was like a torture room.
just have like the idea. We have some hostile wildlife. I should actually make more of these. You know what I mean by
They're combustible.
Of course. You kick it, it shoots you back. So
I remember that thing.
we're going to have another one here. Not in the water, guys. Let's relax. Yeah. So we're going to pull another here. Okay, there are a lot of spawners here. We just
It's gonna be
sobora.
like a swarm of ants. You get.
We just sobora over. Basasiri. Simanyi. I mean, I don't know. We just put the last one here. This will be like your outpost. So when you come, there will be a kapichi here, a campfire for you to get some health. Then you go into the fight. Singabakuta, baby, man. If you die, is there? After all, we are many. Huh? Okay, let's dive into the base AI for he cooked. Going to have 3. I can't spawn through walls. Infinite spawn, no. 3. Time is going to be 1 second.
Go.
So we're going to have
YouTube is a bit too quiet.
images are locked in.
People are too locked in. What do we have on TikTok?
The boss. Hey.
It's a bit quiet as well.
Not the
Oh, we have
boss.
Martin. Shout out to Aki. Peace, my guy. How you doing? What are you up to this Saturday afternoon? Let us know.
Yeah, supposed to.
Aside from watching us build new Uefn out, of course,
Yeah, by the way, what are your plans? What's the weekend looking like for you?
where are we at?
Where are we at? Kolachi.
Karachi.
Okay. You know now, like certain universities, the semester is ending, so
Kids actually going home.
yeah.
Where for kids, judges,
Holidays
cases.
they're around the corner. So what's the plan? Easter is done. What's the next holiday we have?
I
Mother's
lost
Day.
track of public holidays when I left high school.
Are you serious? Yeah, you're so depressing, Chichi.
What do you mean?
You're so
No use.
you're so aloof.
Locked in. That's
You
the word you're looking
Paps, you're aloof. The word is aloof. I don't know. Conrad isn't watching today. Conrad,
for. Alright.
you guys usually be taking yourselves.
Sleeping, I'm sure.
He doesn't want to come out. So here we're going to have 4. I know
This
straight.
place is going to have too many NPCs. Don't you think?
Let's wait. It's me. I want
Let's
to
wait.
test run it.
Yeah,
I want
that's what
to.
we'll test run
I
it.
want to test run it to see what it looks like. What's the situation? Is it going to be tight? Will we manage to get up sober one da? If the worst comes to the worst, we shall recalibrate. 2, going to have 1. Yeah. So Tiger AI. I think we're left with 2 more spots. Yeah. Just here. 2.
The boss is going to be in the Thunderdome, right?
The boss is going to be in the Thunderdome. I don't know. I feel like giving him anyway. We shall see. Let's first see. I want to see what the scenario looks
Are you able to do the fireworks stuff?
I don't know. I don't know. So what I was thinking about actually
It'd be
yesterday.
very cool. When you enter,
Yeah.
it all does that.
Yeah.
And now it's the
Work in
boss.
progress. Work in progress.
Check it. We'll see. We'll see what options we have.
So him, where should I put you? In the middle?
In the middle, of course.
Uh-huh. Tiger boss. Right. So I think they're done.
No, just leave it. Because you want to have all the space to be able to fight the guy.
Right. So last but not least, military.
We're about to test things out. Did you come with your controller?
Yeah. You see, I told you when I was in the kitchen yesterday. I was in the kitchen. You see, the thing is, you find it hard to trust me. You see, I even have a smoking. I still have a smoking fan here. You guys, my. So we're going to have a few guys.
Like what you see.
Yeah. I told you the military and the tiger gang, bro. I used to sit down during lectures and I'm in thought. Like I'm in serious thought. So these guys will just be chilling. Yeah, here let's have like at most 6 guys hanging around. Not 23, 6, just 6 guys hanging around, chilling. That's why there's a campfire, some tents. Might have some visitors as well, so yeah, town boss, tiger AI, Besa Fandi, yeah.
Did you come up with a look for the general?
Yeah,
The captain, rather.
yeah. You're going to see him.
It's called Captain Alex, by the way.
Go the Fandi boss.
We'll work on it.
Oh, the find the boss. Yeah, so we'll just have these guys chilling around, just 3 guys. Then at the command, this is the comms place. Comms, I think we can also have a couple of 6 guys inside. Outside.
Let me leave them outside.
Leave them outside?
Yeah, because the NPCs, they don't have like that high level intelligence. Yeah?
You'd be shocked.
So they might not be able to come out the way they were supposed to come out. Cool.
Just space of Fundy. Just run. Save now. Okay. You run the packet. So here we're going to do base of find the AI. I think base of find the AI is also running here. This is more or less a watchtower, at the same time a science place here. So let me just add like about, I'm gonna have some guys here. Yeah. Yeah, let's just have 3 of you here. Have 9 of you. The AI. Find the AI. Hold on. I have a feeling you sunk a little. Yeah. Have the base of Pandy here. Okay, so spawn count 3. They don't spawn through walls. 3. You also sunk a little into the ground. Spawn count is going to be 3. They can spawn through walls. Yeah. So the 1 second is more or less for like the time when they come through. When like the game starts, it takes 1 second for them to spawn. So by the time you go to where they are, you'll be able to find them there. Yeah. So 3, 1. So still working on something here. So finally the boss area. The boss, I'm going to have the boss sit right on top here. Just going to work on the boss real quick. Find the boss. I'm going to rotate you to fix. Uh, 180.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Big bad boss.
Yeah. 1 spawn on timer 1. Spawn throws no. So yeah, give him his platform.
Wait, there's actually a tanker in this thing.
I told you I was adding some of these.
Can ride it?
Yes, of course, my friend. I just want to remove this platform that's under it. Yeah, you're going to experience, my friend.
Can't wait, can't wait.
See, these things you have to spend some time in the Chiyongo. With the samurai and you don't forgive. Collect. So yeah, I'm going to have each of these spawners. I want to have each of these spawners spitting out at least 2, but the ones at the front, I want them to do for me 3 spawn count. Come back here a bit. Base of and AI 2. Spawn on timer 1. Spawn throws 2. 2. 1. Nice. Going to run here as well. 2. Spawn through walls. Base of and AI. And okay, you're about to
We're about to get into the whole experience. Guys, this is the last section. We'll jump into just running the whole thing. Don't go anywhere.
So here we're going to have like it's a funny. I also want to see how these guys play out, particularly the military guys. So in a nutshell, I can say we are done.
Ready to lock in?
I think so.
We're ready?
I believe so. Let me
Guys, we are ready to lock in as per the communication from the man there, Mr. Cedric. Where's our controller, by the way? We should get a controller. So now we are actually diving into the test run of whatever we've done.
Are we still using the portal system?
The what?
Are we still using the rift system?
Are they still there?
Not use rifts. It's not use.
But we have transport.
Let me.
Shallow is quite long, by the way.
Shallow can be cut short.
Can be long.
Can be cut short.
No, we just need like a car. We need a car.
Because you spawn from here, your ride is there.
Oh, then we go straight.
So
Alright, let's do it. Let's do
spawn
it.
from here, your ride. I'm going to delete these. I don't want to have these confused people, so there's one here because I was on working on the rift system, but it ain't ready yet. It's really not yet ready. I know there's another one up here.
Makes sense. So the one that you enter here, then you
Yeah, when you enter that, the one that was here, you spawn up here in the sky. Then there was another one. When you enter it, there's this one.
Yeah, that's the water.
So I think we can jump in. So we have a car here which will take us here. We'll fight the boss here. Let me just add another one in case Aki just decides to blow up things. Yeah, let me just put one here in case Aki. I know usually you and your driving skills are not friends. Yeah, radio enabled. Let's save.
Ultimately, we want to make this like a free for all map. The next project we're doing a free for all map, guys. Just wait.
That is going to work out.
The major project is going to be very interesting. Imagine having all these guys battling it out in this samurai section. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, so this other side, when you come here, there is going to be a helicopter and a bike. Yes, you'll be able to just ride off the whole thing.
You survive.
You survive anyway. Here you have a helo, you have 2 tanks. This side I did not prioritize anything to do with mobility. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, get us some shields.
Shields?
Get us some shields before we start the test run, because
here by the way you take shots.
Die easy.
I don't know if I can edit this spawner. I see users island start visible in game. So you want shields to be around? You want to be able to pick shields?
No, like
Starting?
he spawns with shield.
You can't spawn a shield, man.
can't.
I think you can.
You can't.
However, I do not know.
No, we can set it to just spawn with shield such that we don't hassle too much.
Use this island
Is it
start.
NPC? Yeah.
Yo. I'm trying to see where I can get us shields from, but I'm not seeing it. Enable during phase, Player class, yeah. Okay. I don't see you spawning with shields, my guy.
Let's just ditch the shields.
Unless you want like 2 pots, like just here. Item grant. I think I'm gonna just drop for you 2 shields here. You'll figure it out. Yeah, just drop for you an item spawner. Where's the item spawner? Item spawner, yeah. Two seconds, then item this. So legacy shield potion. Just hope you find them. I want it to be visible. Okay, I guess he died. Enable the game start. Yeah, okay, I think you're good to go now.
Good to go?
Yeah. So
Okay, fellas. We are coming to the last section of the stream, which is now we have finished distributing all the NPCs in the various different locations, and now we're getting into actually testing this experience in real time. And yeah, definitely. Cedric, do you have our controller ready?
I think I do.
Let's lock it in. Yeah, so you guys are going to have a test. We're going to run a demo of how the experience is right now, such that we can see what to change, what we can add, and yeah, looking forward to this. Yeah, after the demo session, we'll be wrapping up the stream. We wanted to end it with the demonstration happening, and yeah, we shall work on that right now. Yeah, so like we said last time, we're going to be having like a free-for-all map for the bigger project. We're looking at a free-for-all map where we can have a bunch of guys jump into the various sections of the map, battle it out, and then like we're still concepting it, so it's going to be very interesting to see what exactly we come up with and how we work out the different, the narrative and everything. But yeah, we're optimistic because we've tested quite a bit with this prototype map, and yeah, it's really the sky's the limit for this project. So yeah, let us we're now going to hook ourselves up and
PS4,
launch
DualShock 4
into a session and test out what we've actually come up with, and then we will be wrapping up the stream and letting you guys go and enjoy
The rest of your day.
the rest of your weekend. Let's just go set this up. Cedric,
So,
100 tries later, the USB finally enters. You know that meme, the USB. Yeah, so guys, let's launch into a session right now. So like we talked about during our very first stream, one of the most powerful features of Unreal Editor for Fortnite is the fact that you come up with this level design for your map, and you have the ability to actually in real time test everything out. Yeah, Cedric, I think I've launched into the session, so we'll be jumping into.
yeah, it's just going to take a minute to load up, but so far so good. So far so good. So far so good. Let's just see. Yo.
Yep. Yeah, we were. It's okay. It takes a bit of time to.
Yeah.
Wait, shouldn't we have checked in changes though?
I check it. We'll check in after.
Okay, we'll check in after.
We'll check in after.
Cedric is a bit excited to test out his creation.
Those will check in after.
Cedric, so bro, what are you expecting for both the end of the prototype as well as the whole project in whole? The whole project as well as our next big project where now we dive into customizing. What has been your experience so far with what we've done?
Yo.
Tell us, as we wait, this thing is going to take all day.
My experience. I think, because this is just more or less like a pilot project. I think I have kind of like referenced it to, like, I've related it, to things to do with now like game development in general. You see, when you sit down and you look at a game like a company like Rockstar that takes like close to 3 years to release GTA 6, and this is us just running on the Unreal Editor.
Yeah.
I would want to know what now, if you look at the technology they're using to develop a game that intense, it made me realize that this takes long. This has taken time, bro.
But in the grand scheme of things, if you think about how much time we've taken to just come up with a working prototype, it has been a short time. You guys.
Precisely.
We started in Feb, and now we can even test it out and tweak a few things and release it by let's say at worst June.
Yeah.
Beginning of June. That's crazy.
But remember, now this is a small scale project. I'm relating this to now something like GTA. GTA is like a whole, maybe let us say, if you sit down and even look at like the sizes of most of these maps, these things run in like square kilometers by square kilometers. This is a 8 by 8 meters or maybe even kilometers. These guys use kilometers squared. This is something small. Even in math is even understandable.
I mean, when you put it like that, of
yeah.
course you
But now, like when you look at the time that it took, the sleepless nights, the egg rolls, the
egg rolls.
You see, you have to account everything. Yeah. So the Rolexes, or beyond that, even like the time we spent in the just like trying to run this, bro. I think we've really worked hard. But yeah, so at the end of the day, what we're really expecting from our expectations really are that we learn a lot from everything that we have run so far. and it has been quite the journey. It has been quite the journey diving into the whole development process. There are times I've had conversations with people and they ask me how the whole project's going, and I tell them that it's hectic because uh, there's a lot that you're learning and applying all at the same time. It's not like school where you learn, you have time to read about it and then apply, but you're looking at more of learning and implication at the same time. Yeah, but the grand project that's coming up next, guys, the free for all map, we're going to have it like fully. I think based on what we have learned from this project, we're going to be able to apply the knowledge that we have had through the course of this one to the next one, and we really hope for the best. Yeah, I think it's picking up. Um, yeah, creating party. In a few, we're going to dive in and see what it's like. Yeah. Hold on. Loading into your edit session. Yeah, connecting. Nice. I just hope it doesn't crash out. Oh my days. Oh my days. Usually when it's this point, the heart starts to thump. Based off our experience, my heart starts to thump.
Oh, launching the
Yo,
thing.
Ay.
Let's hope it
Hey,
works out.
bro.
Why are you jinxing us?
Bro. Fireman, I haven't said anything.
You work. Very interesting to see what we actually, the final product.
The final. It's the final. Shit, that's bro. Yay, work.
It worked, ladies and gentlemen.
So, okay. You learn who is on there, you learn who is on patrol.
Okay. Guys, we are in. As you can see, yeah, I'm so used with my back pedals
Yeah, free
that I feel like I need some back pedals so I can avoid getting my hands on the shoulder.
You found them, yeah.
On the shield, nice. Alright guys, as you can see, we are in the world right now, testing things out. It looks much different from the way it looks like when you're in the editor, and you're editor and you're testing things out. Come here, at the landscapes. Things are a lot different. They look a lot different from the editor experience, because the editor, some of these details really aren't being shown to you. So what we're going to do now, this is the first section of the map. This is the village. Now we're going to get the car, then we're going to jump in, and then we're going to go and pick a fight. Where are they?
Bro.
They seen us already. Alright guys. So guys, as you can see, the NPCs, we place them here. And so hopefully when we get close, we can start a fight. Alright.
Yeah, keys, cook, guys. What's your take?
Oh, okay guys.
Yeah, keys, cook.
I think I'm actually cooked. Because what is this? If we put too many bloody NPCs.
No, you don't need to. He's a 1, 2, yeah.
Whoa.
Jack him.
Oh my days.
Shoot, kill the man. I hope he's a destructive.
Even destructive.
If I can.
This is the only cover I have.
No, his accuracy is for days, guys.
Oh. Guys. They're looking good. Wait, were they all here?
No?
Okay. We need to run there. We need to.
Can you
regroup.
one
We need to
shot?
regroup.
Yeah.
We need to regroup. Alright. Yeah. So I think. Yeah, we need to reduce a few of the NPCs. Oh my days! I'm about to die. One more shot and I'm dead. Are they following me?
Bro, you're dead.
First, did you
No, they don't
set the
respawn.
shields? No, did you set the shields to respawn?
No,
Why?
because it's you. You're a pro player, bro.
Guys, come on. There's nothing.
You see, this is why I told you that
Okay.
you should have these things out. And you told me, no, let's give it a minute. And I said, okay.
No. I said that's not what I said. Again. What I said was let's test things out first.
Yeah.
Now I've tested it. Now we know that we need some ground loot. Yeah. So guys, the first test is evidently not going as well.
No, it's going just fine. Going just fine. Just need to be more creative on how you kill things. Put certain things around for a reason. Hurry. They're there for a reason.
What is a turret?
On top of the damn building.
Why would you put the turret on top from where I can't fire?
Creative, not creative.
Hey. Oh my bloody days. Oh my. Reverse. Alright, that killed me. Guys. Yeah, so what we've just realized is we need a bit of ground loot such that when we get all this damage, we're able to at least drop back and recover a bit.
I'm glad you're finally coming to
No. Cedric thinks that he's so good, so let's leave him to what?
No, you
To
see,
fight it out with no shield. Let's see. The hardest guy. Okay, let's see. But you realize you don't even have a gun, right?
you need cameras on my hands.
Huh? Cedric is playing a pro player. Can see. Alright, I see you.
You have to be more creative on how you kill things.
I think I give that guy a shot. I weakened them for you.
What a way.
I weakened them for you. Remember, I shot a bunch of guys.
Eh?
Shot a bunch of guys. But you know you need now to like recover, yeah? There ain't no way you're going to defeat the boss with such HP.
Let's just wait and see then.
I mean. Oh my days, the things are destructible. Okay, we need to change that. I'll need to change that.
you can see at this point.
What the guy?
I don't know what to tell you actually.
There you go. Anyway. Is that HP?
I don't know what your problem is.
Don't even have ammo.
Nice. I mean, even
You thought you were that guy.
you see, even if you look at me like that, I did what you failed to do.
Fine. Remember, we're testing things out. Let's go get that shit.
There's no shield. Shield don't respawn, my guy. Okay.
Alright, so now let's get back into the editor and then we push the changes. So guys, we've seen a bunch of things we need to change, so we are making the changes in the editor. We end the stream accidentally. So we're going to make the changes in the editor and then push the changes and have them reflected in game.
So
Bro, put another one for life, you guys. It's another spawner for
Aki
medkit.
is so fake. I was telling him about this since I bro thought I was just bluffing.
I mean,
I told you that the
you test
accuracy.
things out and then
I told you the accuracy of these boys is not to be overlooked. You guys are sharp, man. Let's end the session. Yeah, so when you end the session, you save. So you also want one for ammo?
yeah, I think let's have one for armor as well. I think because of time we'll be able to test out maybe 3 sections or 2, and then yeah, guys will get the gist of it.
I don't know why your control.
No, try this one. Use this one. It's different.
So yeah, bullets. That I can have some ammo. Doesn't die. So I think we can go
So
straight.
push changes first.
And now when it shows that tick, then there's nothing to push.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's advanced. Yeah. So I think we can run a session. Let's get at it. So go. I play you.
Me. Let's get it.
Go up,
Let's
go
get
up,
it.
Go up and first see if they're there.
Let's get some health again.
Medkits, 2 shield pots.
Do they respawn?
Yeah.
Alright, good. So I'm talking about now we can do a proper test, guys. Okay, let's try this again. Better inventory. So section 1.
You have up.
I'm going to go for that turn. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
Shoot the man, shoot the man. Like his parkour is wanting, guys. No,
What the heck? I can't shoot that guy.
no, you can't.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god. Should we go? We play smart.
The situation is wanting.
We play smart, not just go. Oh nice, 100. Hey there. Okay, so someone else should be where are they?
Get their guns, get their guns.
Alright guys, so then one done. Where is this one? Who is the other one shooting? Is he around? Okay, so we're heading to the next section. Well, not the next section, but next stage in this section. Okay.
Just kill the man, kill the man.
Oh my days, is that the boss?
That's Afande.
Afande came down. Hey, didn't double. Oh my days. Oh my days.
It is hard.
How did Afande? Afande had some disturbance.
I think she was otherwise shooting.
Dude is hitting me serious. Let's see. Where is she?
Woody.
Where?
Down.
Let's first shoot you.
Better.
Okay, the boss down here. So what we're gonna do?
Ngaja.
You coming?
Mashu.
Where is she?
Up.
Up? How did he just go so fast?
I think there's a limit to her range.
Alright guys, we are going up to the boss fight. Let's see.
Akido is dead.
It's ambusher. There's no way we can ambush until we miss you. Hasta la vista! Yes, as you can see, we picked up a coin. She dropped a coin, and we're also able to now get a soul trove. Right? So, from here,
Should be somewhere
okay,
there.
from here we can go to the next section. Now we're going to try to. So we completed the first area. What's that?
I don't know, bro.
Who put it there?
I don't know, bro. That's a cube monster spawner. It's not part of the stream.
Can it bring the monsters?
I mean, it would, right? I mean, well, there's a lot of fuck around and find it.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, go this side.
Yeah, this side?
I don't know.
Okay, so we're going to get another car and go to the next section.
Side.
So where do we go? Do we go to the town?
I think it's up to you now.
Let's go. In the meantime, guys, as you can see what the world looks like, what the map looks like.
You did it.
And get that. Yeah. A little nice lake here. That child. Community center stuff okay. Station here. Yeah, so it's quite a bit. Decided to choose the slowest bike to fly. This is fuel is unlimited, right?
Yeah.
Guys, we are at the second section. This is now the town, so let's go after the boss and the enemies of the town. Okay. Start. Cedric, time to lock in, time to lock in. It's light work. Yeah, guys, as you can see, it's the second section, so we're approaching the NPCs in this area. Whoa! Oh my days, I forgot about it. Get them. Hey! How did I forget what we gave them?
Yeah, good day, man.
But it's not as short range time. Oh my, oh! Don't mind if I do. Actually, do it happen. Alright, so seems it's not going to be as easy as we thought. Guys, look at this is it. Still with us? Ah, he has seen me. Oh my days. Cedric, I just blew up the staircase, so there's nowhere I'm going. Unless...
I want a matching.
Oh my days. Was that rift around? So guys, as you can see, we've just realized that we need to make some of these props non-destructible. Indestructible. Because otherwise now I can't get to the boss. Some of the glitches you're able to see as you play test. Okay, how are we going to get back up there?
How?
This thing doesn't even have ammo. I think we're going to have to use a rift.
Yeah. Remember the rift was
No, there's one with that.
what were the rift?
No. Let's go to the other place. Let's go to the Hikama.
Tiger Mafia has a road like this.
Okay. Right guys, sightseeing. Decided to ditch the last section as we work on making the final edit. So we'll go to that. But I think note to self, we need to make all these spots non-destructible. Someone can literally shoot the road and that's the Wow. Okay. That's beautiful. It's beautifully lacking with npcs. Okay, these ones are hard. So you give these guys oh wow, to level 10. Yeah, this is my, but if I can get one gun, oh my bloody days, guys. This is it. Oh, this is it. You guys are looking for hard things. I don't think what's harder than this. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass handed. Run, guy, run! Yeah, look. That's that. Now you see now, this is a good thing of like setting up the game. Yeah, now we're learning. So alright. Categorize this example. Get it. Oh, let's regroup, guys. We made this a bit too serious. Too serious. A bit too serious. Oh. Okay. I mean, at least we're seeing how everything is going to play out. So yeah, we learn from our horrible mistakes. really hadn't. Right. All right, guys. As you can see, has been the experience. Unfortunately, I don't think we are equipped to finishing all the levels all at once. But
Kisan.
oh my days, oh my days, oh my days, oh my days. Yeah, so I'm very disappointed in myself for not washing those NPCs. But then again, we did this to ourselves.
You created a level system subconsciously.
Subconsciously that was going
created a
to
level
tight
system,
us.
and I looked at you and I was like, okay, you know what? Since you want it hotter, is it?
But anyway, guys, as you can see, that's the experience, yeah, so far, and it gets even harder as you progress in certain levels. So I think we actually have something on our hands, yeah. It's now doing all the cleaning up. I would say the cleaning up and then final touches. But yeah, this has been the experience. This is actually how it's going to be in game, except for other things that we're going to incorporate. Now we've tested it out. Now we see the importance of ground loot, definitely. So yeah, that's not something that we are going to ignore.
Yeah.
Ground loot has to be there, and I think an abundance of ground loot has to be. Samir says Chiboko from NPC. Yeah, bro, we did this to ourselves. We went for fire, we got the fire. We wanted the smoke, we got the smoke. Unfortunately. But yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to go back. Off stream, we're going to play the whole thing. And we're going to see what to tweak, where we need to work on. For example, you saw the various assets were destructible, and ideally they shouldn't be destructible, because now if you destruct like stairs, if the stairs are destructible and you destroy them,
To be hard
then
for you to
go to these other
move
sections.
like the
So,
economy.
yeah. So yeah, I think we're going to have to work on that. We definitely need to work on that. But as we say, yeah, the journey isn't over. Yeah,
It's not so bad.
not by a long shot. And so far, I think we are becoming more and more satisfied with the final output for this product,
Yeah.
for this map. It being our first map, I think we're really onto something. We are hoping that it's going to be fun for everyone who tries to jump on and play it. And Cedric.
To be kawaii,
To be very
We
kawaii.
just need to adjust the NPCs.
Adjust the NPCs, do whatever we can, tweak a few things here and there. And
Ensure that there is less chiboko.
no, the Chiboko must be there. It's now we have to just be well equipped for the Chiboko.
have to lock in.
We have to lock in. But yeah, and for such things, I don't need assault rifles. I need snipers. But we'll see how to do that. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for those who have been around, those who have interacted with us. We do not take all this for granted. We appreciate you spending your whatever time you've spent with us this Saturday. You could be doing so many other things, but yeah, you decided to drop by, and we appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, unless Cedric has anything else to say, we shall be closing up the stream. But the guys have been so quiet. The vast team. Desire, guys. They've been so quiet, but they're grinding. They're doing what they have to do to make sure we have a great prototype, a great product at the end of the day. And yeah, really, it's teamwork makes the dream work, guys. So we are privileged to have a dedicated, passionate group of people learning these things and pushing and trying to create something that's very great and appealing for everyone to play. Yeah. So I think for us right now, we're going to leave you guys to the rest of your weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming through. Share the stream after it's done to those who haven't
Interested,
come
if you know
through
someone
and
who is
was
like
interested.
down for like this whole thing, game development with Uefn.
Yeah. A 3D artist. We've been
yeah.
looking for 3D artists for a long time, guys. If you know a guy, hook us up.
Sign up for the Arudem internship.
Oh yeah, we have an internship program out, by the way. It's almost closing, but you still have a window. I think it's closing
30th.
end of month.
Yeah, end of month.
So guys, if you're interested in what we're building here,
You trust your stuff?
apply. Go to arudem.com and apply.
I have a G for him. He was like, bro, for me, any opportunity, I take it. Hey, that is it.
Has he signed up yet?
He told me he submitted in these things. Yeah.
Perfect, guys. All right, guys. Thank you for coming through. And it's a GG's from us, from the Arudem Creators team. We'll see you again next time.
Right.
Peace.
Peace.